Hello everyone, welcome to the Argyle Way. We're back with another video on the channel, and this is the review for Plymouth Argyle versus Bristol Rovers. A lot of people saying decent draw, but sad to give away a two-goal lead though after two amazing goals that we scored. But at the end of the day, you can't win every single game. I think that's the motto that I think a lot of people will say. You can't win every single game, but it felt like in the first half we deserved to win it, but in the second half, I feel like Bristol we were lucky to not lose that game in the second half. To be truly honest, Bristol Rovers in the second half came out with no, no. I don't even know what to say really. Just a freaking just went gun ho blazing first of all, and they just all go hard like no full attitude really. They just wanted to just go out there and just didn't even think about the result. They just went boom boom, two goals like that. But for us, it's a bad result to take, but a point away from for the Memorial Stadium is not bad. Still unbeaten. That's now 11 games unbeaten, which is still great for us. But the main thing is still need to improve our away form. But it could have been much more worse today. But Liam was on the stream with me, so he knows
Yeah,
how we both watched the game together in the stream earlier. But get your thoughts on it anyways, Liam, because first half we looked very, very on top, but then the second half, I think Bristol Rovers came out just completely on top.
yeah. I thought at 2-0, I thought it's basically job done. I didn't see them coming back from it because they didn't look good in the first half. They looked we controlled the game in the first half really, but then in the second half, I don't know what Shuey said to him, but that was we just looked a different team in the second half. I don't know why, because
Yeah.
we're top of the league and we just look like a bang average mid table side in the second half. No word of a lie. That's the truth, really.
Mm.
And Bristol Rovers, I mean, they come out all guns blazing, um, and scored two quick goals. I think one of them was in the 48th minute, one of them in the 58th. Scored
Yeah.
two goals in 10 minutes. That's a bit like FIFA, really. Um,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's kind of a point gained, but 2 points dropped really because it's in a winning position, 2-0. You'd expect top of the league teams to basically see out the game, really. And
From those scoreline, yeah.
yeah, and we didn't do that. But if it's a point, but it's only a point if we back it up on Tuesday night against Shrewsbury. Um,
100%.
and our home form is brilliant. So I don't see why we can't win that. We have to win that really because we have on paper we had really we should have had 6 points. I mean, Bristol Rovers today should have really won, but collapsed in the second half. And then we look at Shrewsbury and go that should be a winnable game as well.
Yeah.
And then we go into the scum.
Yeah.
But if we can get the two wins at home next, that's all of a sudden 7 points of a possible nine. Then you really look at it and go, that Rovers result wasn't
Wasn't really a bad
wasn't too
result.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah. Because of
and
if because from on paper, I think everyone would have thought, bloody hell. Looks like Bristol Rovers bloody deserve to win that game if they only looked at the stats. But
yeah,
from the first half, but if you actually watch the game, we were 2-0 up. We dominated them in the first half. And then the second half,
yeah,
I think the players just looked too calm. I think the players just came
yeah.
out there in the second half and just,
They must have thought, oh, we won this already.
we won
Let's
this game
go.
already, yeah.
Yeah,
But with Bristol Rovers this season, I feel like they're a team right now that in the second half, they just came out, they just went with a go hard or die hard, go out attitude. Just went
yeah,
all constant pressure and just went for all on attack. And they just pushed their team all the way up the field. Joey Barton pushed his team all the way up the field. And if to be honest, that will probably grind Bristol Rovers results. And then remember Sheffield Wednesday, they've got them coming up soon. They've got them later
they
on.
got them on. They got them on Wednesday. On Wednesday.
They've got them on Wednesday. So if you think about it, I think Bristol Rovers could probably give them a bit of a scare, but it depends how Sheffield Wednesday go into that match because if they go into the match like they did against Lincoln away, then
Mm.
I don't know what to say. It could be another draw for them, or might possibly change the team up, and they might
What's
probably get
really
a better result.
what's really annoying about that result is, well, obviously it's switch one and Sheffield Wednesday drew. So Sheffield Wednesday drew, and we they was early kickoff, and we thought, oh, if we can take advantage of this, we go 7 points ahead of them. But now we're still 5 points ahead.
Yeah, but
But
it was never meant to be, though, wasn't it? It was never meant to be.
basically, we're back to square one in that
Yeah,
regard.
but
But yeah,
two home games coming up next. We
mm,
will do previews and reviews on them anyway, so it won't really. So hopefully, from those two games, we should at least see 6 points. 100%.
oh
Six
yeah,
points. If we get a if we get nothing less than if we get anything less than 6 points, then I don't know what to say really. It'll be a disaster. If I'm truly honest, I think it would be a disaster because it will
yeah,
not be a team that would look like going up this season against Shrewsbury and Exeter, who we should realistically beat. 100%.
yeah. We're
Definitely.
favourites to beat. We're favourites to beat Shrewsbury. We're 8-11. They're 4-1. That
Yeah.
that explains our home form's very good.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. But we'll go through the player ratings anyways.
Yeah,
And I think we all know what we do with the player ratings anyways. But we'll go
yeah.
with Michael Cooper. I thought he saved us from losing today.
Uh, that corner that was whipped in, header at the back post, should have gone in, and we would have lost that game.
Yeah,
Simple as that. I
definitely.
mean,
And he
to be
pulled off
honest,
a good save as well. That could have
to be
possibly
honest,
been 2-2
to be honest,
before.
even though we drew it, I'm going to say 8 for Cooper.
Yeah, pulled off some very good saves in that game. And I think
Mm.
if it wasn't for Cooper, like we always say, mate, Cooper is our most important player in goal. If we had anybody else in goal, we would have lost.
Had
Callum
anybody
Burton
else
in goal, we would have lost.
had any had anybody else in goal, we'd be mid-table now. No word of a lie.
Exactly, yeah. But I'd agree with you, an 8 is
Yeah,
a fair rating for Cooper. But next, Longwick, I thought he played all right. I thought he played all right in the first half, but second half he got so
yeah.
lost.
He's like, I'm in Bristol in the first time. Then again, where am I now? Oh, I'm still in Bristol.
Yeah, he was in Bizarro World for the second half,
Yeah,
but I thought he defended well in the first half, but the second half, I just don't think we were defensively solidified in the second half. We just did
no,
not look great
no.
at all. I would have gave him I would have gave him like a 7 in the first half. Didn't concede a goal in the first half, but then the second half
I'd go
I would give him
over
I'd give him around
6.5.
6.5, yeah.
Yeah. 6 point.
6.5.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wilson, I'd probably give him near enough the same, if you would think about it,
yeah,
near enough the same.
yeah. Didn't really do much, really.
Didn't really do much, yeah. But like yeah, again, like Longwick, defended well in the first half and then second half just didn't look great. Then
No,
Galloway got a yellow card as well. Like 4 of our players got a yellow card today, which is uh, which is unusual and a lot for us in general.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Longwick got
Mm.
one and then Galloway got one. 2 of our centre backs. But
Dear me.
but Galloway, he did pull off some good tackles though. To be fair, some tackles that could have possibly that were very very vital. If I'm truly honest, we could have
Definitely.
easily gone behind in some if it wasn't for Galloway because there was
Mm.
sometimes where they were through on goal one v not 1v1 but still got the goalkeeper to be but then Galloway comes in and pulls off a good tackle but I
Yeah,
think I might give Galloway a bit of like just scraping. Oh, I'd say nearly scraping a 7. If I'm truly honest, nearly scraping a 7. But
yeah,
yeah, I'd say between a 6.5 and a 7. If I'm truly honest,
yeah. But,
I
but
think that's a.
by the way, we can cut this bit out. But how was your pasty?
How's my pasta? Yeah, it was all right. It was lovely.
Good.
It was lovely. But next Ballymumba got an assist. I thought he played well on the looked like he played on the right hand side today, which was
Yeah,
Not
with
an
I think
unusual. It's an unusual
mm,
position for Ballymumba to play, and he never usually plays. Does he play on the right hand side or does he play on the left?
no, he plays on the left.
He plays on the left
Yeah,
usually, but
yeah,
I think he did play well on the right side, but I think he should have stayed on the left.
yeah, hundred
I think he
percent.
should have stayed on the left today.
6.5 maybe
I
ish.
would give him a seven. I would give him a seven. He got the
But,
assist, so I'll give him a
oh yeah, he
seven.
did. Yeah, yeah, he
He
did.
got an
Mm,
assist, so I'll give him a seven.
yeah,
Yeah. Houghton, he also got a yellow card as well, but I
6
thought his
maybe.
passing was so risky in that second
Yeah,
half. Was so risky.
I'd
Seriously.
go. I'd go 6.
I'd go six as well.
Mm.
And then probably up there for top three performers today. Joe, not Joe. Adam Randall. That goal probably gives him over a seven alone.
Yeah,
One
I'd go
hundred percent.
7.5.
7.5. Yeah. If it wasn't for that
Yeah,
goal, he would have probably got under a seven. But
yeah,
that goal was that should be up there for goal of the month for sure.
yeah, sure.
Should be 100.
Yeah,
percent Then Joe Edwards. I thought he was all right on the left hand side, but I feel like he should probably. I don't know where he played at against Accrington against Accrington Stanley. I think he might have played on the left that game, but I feel like he's better. Why do I feel like he's so much better on the right? I feel like he's so much better on the right. Seriously, if you might not agree with me, but he might play
yeah,
better.
it is.
I feel like he does play way better on the right, but there's some games where he has played well on the left, so he could probably play either side. But the same with Ballymumba. But the only player that I want to come back is Mikael Miller. I want him to come.
Yeah,
I want him to come back, man, because we'll talk about the bench in a minute. But our depth is looking very weak, very weak, and we need some players to come
yeah.
back because our depth is looking so weak. Where was Cosgrove today? Like we could
I'm
have
not
possibly
sure.
bring him on today. Weird, really. But Joe Edwards, I'll give him a 6.5, maybe.
Yeah.
Rating for him. Then
Mm.
Whitaker, to be honest, what did he do?
Not much.
Not really much. Yeah,
No.
not really much. But
6.5.
yeah, I'd give him a 6.5,
Mm. Yeah,
100%. Azaz, another player who scored an absolute beauty there, and another player who should be up for goal of the month as well.
I'd go 8 for him.
I I thought he was probably one of our top performers today,
Yeah,
for sure.
I'd go.
I'd go 8 as well.
Yeah,
He was one of our top performers. So, and that goal was also a goal of the month contender as well. So I don't know what else you can say about that. And Niall Ennis, quiet as well. If I'm truly
mm.
honest,
6.5.
he had some moments, but I think Bristol Rovers have defended against him very well.
Yeah, for sure.
I give him a 6.5. I don't think he
Yeah,
done much. And then the subs, Ryan Hardy didn't do much when he came on as well.
no, 6.5 for him as well.
But to be honest, I'll probably give him a six. What did he do? I'd probably give him an average six.
As
Conor Grant, six again.
yeah,
Yeah. And then Butcher, six again.
yeah,
Because to be honest, most of our performance was average in the second half, but the first half we got two goals that have probably backed our players in getting the rating that they got right overall. But the second half was absolutely tragic.
it
We
sure was.
collapsed.
Yeah,
I think we collapsed in the second half. We collapsed. If we didn't play, I feel like if we didn't play too way too calm in that second half, I feel like we could have possibly got a result at the Memorial Stadium today for sure.
yeah, definitely.
But for Schumacher, what rating would you give him? To be honest, it was a hard fought game. A hard fought game.
7.5, I'd say.
Yeah, because to
Yeah,
be honest, we could have lost it. We could have lost it in the second half. But to get two goals in the first half and then conceding two goals, but then luckily coming out with a draw, the more I think about it, the more I say I'm kind of happy with the result because it could have been way worse. If it was last year, we would have possibly lost that. If it was last year, we'd have lost it. I'd 100% say that. I don't even care if they weren't in. I don't even care if they weren't in the league last year. But if they were in the league last year and we would have played them, it would have possibly been. We would have possibly lost a game type of game like that. Do you agree with me with that, Liam? Like,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
like
sure.
the way we played last year, it's a little bit the same, but with the players that we had, I felt like we would have lost it 100%. Because the players that we had last year compared to the players we got this year we have way better players, 100%. But like we had, I know we had Law, who was obviously coming in and out of the team. We didn't have Banny Mumba, but we had Steven Sessegnon, Ryan Broom. Do we have any? I can't remember anybody else. Can't remember. We had Kamara as well. Jordan Garrick. I just felt that this season, I felt we had the better players, but I felt that last year we would have definitely lost it for sure. That type of game. That's what I
Definitely.
honestly think. But yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
Schumacher a 7.5. If people in the comments don't agree, then you could comment down below. But that's what I honestly think. That's what I honestly think. But overall, it could have been way worse. It could have been way much better. But overall, 50-50. We'll say 50-50, Liam, on
Definitely.
on like at like I don't know. My head's just spinning like for the result wise because it could have been gone in so many different ways, but it was evenly split result wise. But we'll now move to the predictions now.
Oh God.
So of Liam, I can definitely tell Liam is not happy. But
No.
we'll now move on to this. There we go. Is there any other? There we go. Sweet. So we got the first match we obviously had Lincoln versus Sheffield Wednesday, 1-1 draw. And I wonder who got this right, eh?
Lucky again.
Ay, ay, ay. Come on, this fraud needs to stop getting lucky results right, man. I swear. I
At
swear
least
to
I
God,
got one.
I
At least
swear
I
to
got
God,
one.
he needs to stop.
Hmm.
But yeah, Jack put a 1-1 draw. Jammy fraud. Jammy fraud. What a
Yeah,
jammy fraud.
for sure.
I don't know how we got that right. But obviously that and then yesterday, um no, obviously Jack and Liam got 1 point for the Derby versus
Yeah.
Ipswich match. Ipswich won 1-0, so that's 1 point for you two as well. We've already went through that game. But for Sheffield Wednesday, I'd say that's dropped points as well for them. That's dropped points because realistically they should be beating a team like Lincoln, but right now they're the dark horses.
Yeah, definitely. Sure.
Yeah. And like Jack said, we should definitely we should feel a little bit nervous coming up against Lincoln. Because right now they are pulling results against Ipswich and Sheffield Wednesday. So
But I mean, if we pull a result against them, win, that shows how cack they are.
we'll see what happens anyways. We'll see what happens. 100%. But as well for Sheffield Wednesday, they've got Bristol Rovers next as well. So we'll see how they get on against Bristol
Yeah,
Rovers
that,
like we drew against them.
hopefully Rovers pull a result. That'll be class.
That would be quality.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that would be quality. But next match, they were 2-0 down in this game, but they ended up winning this game 3-2. So they've just done a Bristol Rovers, but even better. 3-2 to 3-2 to Bolton.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
everyone
Great.
we all got 1 point for that. So I'll just write that down anyways, because I know we all got 1 point for that. But
Yeah.
for Bolton, good result from coming back from 2-0 down. That's a must-win game for them as well.
Yeah.
Because they're still in the playoffs. They're looking very, very nice. And like I said, I had a feeling that Bolton would get 3 goals, but I didn't expect Accrington Stanley to be 2-0 up though. I did not expect them to be 2-0 up. I really didn't. And it was a very,
Same.
very big surprise. Harvey Rogers. Is that Brendan Rodgers' son? But
Probably. Probably,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But Accrington Stanley, we'll talk about them anyways. Accrington Stanley, that's a very, very bad loss for Accrington Stanley, to be honest. At home as well, 2-0 up, and then giving away a 2-goal lead and losing. I tell you
Yeah.
what, they should be kicking themselves for that. They should be kicking themselves because that's not great. That's not a
Yeah. Unlucky
great
John.
result.
Unlucky John Coleman. Bold mug.
Yeah. But obviously we'll go to this game in a bit. We'll obviously talk about this game in a minute. But Burton won, Cheltenham nil, and I got this right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look, what did I say about Adebayo? I had a feeling he would score. I had a feeling Adebayo would score.
Adebayo FC. Way.
Yeah, it literally is Adebayo FC. But it's literally
Yeah.
like Sheffield Wednesday. No, we can't say anything about Sheffield Wednesday. They're playing pretty well. But Burton Albion, though, it shows that Cheltenham right now, that if they can't get a result in Burton, then who are they going to get a result against?
For
And
sure.
and for Burton, if they don't have Adebayo, they wouldn't be where they are. They would have been further down. But good result for Burton, and I'm the only one who got points for that. So I got 3 points. No one else got any points from that one.
No.
So that's decent for me. I'll take that. I'll take that. If I'm truly honest, what a good result for us. Well, not for us, but for me, for the prediction. But if you look at the right side, Cheltenham are 20th and now Burton are 21st. So I don't know. I don't know for Cheltenham fans. I don't know how bad that is for
Sorry about
Cheltenham, but for Cheltenham, if I'm truly honest, that's not a good result. But for
that. No.
Cambridge, this is now their 5th loss in a row. The
I'm
dig,
looking. I'm looking forward to facing Cambridge. I can't.
a Digby own goal gives them a 5th straight loss against Port Vale at home as well. How bad can they get?
I mean, we got to face them in December. I'm looking
I
forward to
know,
that.
but no one got this. But no one got this right, anyways. I'm surprised because I thought Cambridge would have bounced back, but Digby getting an own goal. Bloody hell. Port Vale right now, I think they've just got the result of their lives with that. If I'm truly honest. Away from home against Cambridge.
Yeah,
If I was Port Vale fan, I would have taken that. 100%.
yeah, for sure.
But for Cambridge, I think their manager's in trouble, do you think? Mark Bono, do you think
Um,
his manager's in trouble?
what's their fixtures for the next couple of
What's
games?
you can I'll do it here. Here we go.
Wickham away, Peterborough away. So that's 2 losses. Um,
Then they've got Bolton, Accrington Stanley, Forest Green, and then us.
Bolton at home. That's a loss.
Yeah,
Cambridge Accrington they have to beat them. Forest Green
Forest Green. They
they
should
should
beat them.
batter Forest Green. And then it's us. So hopefully another loss there.
But yeah, it's not looking great for Cambridge United. But
No.
hopefully, I hope we do beat them at their own turf at the Abbey Stadium. But 5 straight losses for them. It's not looking pretty for them. Not
Why is it
looking
even called?
pretty for Cambridge
Why is it
United.
even called the Abbey Stadium anyway? Oh, you're called Abbey, are you? Yeah, we're called the Stadium Abbey. Cool.
Cool, cool. But next result, this of course the Scum had to beat them, didn't they? And in the
I
90th
won.
minute as
I
well.
I won each for this frauds.
Yeah, I know you did, but no one else gets a point again.
You can see.
Sweet.
You can see why I put one each.
Yeah, exactly. But of course, their bloody striker, no Nombe has the score as well. Sharp. Well done, Scott Brown, you fraud.
Uh,
Well done, Scott Brown, you fucking fraud. But good result for the Scum. Don't even want to talk about them anymore. That's all I can
yeah,
say.
let's move.
But let's move on from Scum. But Fleetwood, I thought they would have won. I thought they would have won this, but they were winning, but they bottled it. Now they're coming back. That's a reality call coming back for them now, ain't it? It's a reality call.
They only beat big teams. Let's move on.
Yep. They only beat big teams.
Yeah.
But we knew it was going to
But
happen.
I
Portsmouth
mean,
have
this
bounced
is
back.
to be honest. I know Pompey won. That's embarrassing. Only 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. It's not like us. We won 3-0, mate. Up
Yeah.
yours. Up yours. Up
1-0.
yours, Portsmouth fans. But
I bet,
1-0 Forest
they.
Green.
I bet they celebrated like they won the league.
Probably, yeah. But for Portsmouth, it still keeps them on our tail. Obviously, they gathered 2 points again. They've got 2 points against us, and now they are 10 points behind us.
Yeah, still 10. That's still three
Still
losses.
10. Yeah, but for Portsmouth, could they still be in the race? I don't know. If they win their 2 games in hand, and then they are pushing closer, we'll see. I don't know, but
Yeah.
only time will tell. But for Forest Green, they're just the favourites of relegation. I'd say that's all we could say. They do not look great. And
And
then
Wickham winning 1-0.
and then MK Dons are now the new team in the bottom of the table. MK
Yeah.
Dons nil, Wickham 1. Expected.
7,377. That's 10 pot.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, can you go back a sec? Can you check Exeter's home attendance, please? I just want to laugh at
5,800.
it. Brilliant.
7,377. But
Yeah.
we've got I got a point, you got a point, and Jack got a point. So we all got a point for that.
Oh, I had 2-0 Wolves. If only could score another Wickham, that would have been ideal. You know, you normally score two.
Yeah. But for Wickham, their form's starting to come back. I'm not surprised. We thought that they would have been this would have been their decline season this year, but right now they're starting to
Mm,
pick their form back up. And now look where they are. They're 12th. They're 2 points now away from the playoffs. No, 2 points? No, 4 points.
yeah. 15 behind us.
Yeah, 15 behind us.
Yeah.
But for Wickham and for Gareth Ainsworth, it's the comeback that the Wickham fans were saying. So we'll see what happens. But for MK Dons, I think now they look like the favourites to go down. They're the first team to hit
What's
double
their
digits on losses this season now.
what's their odds to go down? Let's have a look.
You can have a look at
Yeah.
that. But for MK Dons, they didn't play well against us, and now they've lost against Wickham. I just feel like they are now the
MK,
favourites to go down.
I think you should put a bet on MK Dons to finish bottom, mate. They're 8-1.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm. Ooh, I might have a look at that now.
To be relegated. MK Dons 6-5. Really? Wow.
Really? That's dead.
Morecambe 1-3. Forest Green 8-13. Cheltenham 10-11. Burton 11-10.
I don't know what to say about that.
Cambridge 6-4. Wow. How
Bloody
far?
hell.
How far are they at the drop? Wow, they're not far.
They're 18th, so
They're not far off it. Oh,
yeah, but they have had 5 losses in a row, so we never know. But
yeah,
the MK Dons, all we could say is just that they're the favourites to drop, I think. But Jack the
for sure.
Fraud, I'll tell you what, the next time you come on this call, mate, you'll get it. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but you are a massive fraud. And I'm saying that right now. Stop it. But 1-0 Morecambe, I don't know how the hell they've pulled this off. I really don't know how the hell they've pulled this off. Kieran Phillips is the hero for them, I guess. That's all I could say. But what was the stats looking like? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. They had 119 accurate passes. Bloody hell, let's just get away from that. Jesus Christ. Look, their goalkeeper got man of the match, shock. But for Morecambe, I still think they'll go down, but this will probably be one of their one-off wins. If I'm truly
they've got
honest,
us. They've got us at home in December. Shame they're losing.
we should beat them. We should beat
Oh,
Morecambe.
I mean, what home? I hope so.
We should. We freaking
Yeah.
should. But Jack the Fraud got this right. I don't know how the hell he got this right. It makes no sense.
5,270. Good attendance. I bet Barnsley took more.
But Barnsley, but for Barnsley fans though, Jesus, it now puts you down to ninth.
Oh dear.
Oh
How far are
dearie,
they off
dearie.
us?
I think they're now 14 off us.
Jesus. I mean, we got a good lead in the playoffs, haven't we? Bloody hell.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. But it just depends if we can just keep on getting this form on the go. We just need to keep on playing really, really well. If you know what I mean. But
Yeah,
for
for sure.
Barnsley, you've got to be winning against Morecambe. I'm sorry, but you have to. Sure, like I don't know what else I could say about that, then, but they should be winning that.
Definitely. For sure.
But the next game, Oxford versus Peterborough, 2-1 Peterborough. Their bounce back win. There you go, their bounce back win. And Liam got this
Yeah.
right.
Yes. Knew they'd score.
Well done, Liam.
Yeah, I knew they'd score, and I knew Peterborough would win. So,
Yeah, fairs. Fair play to Liam. He's still in the
did you?
hunt to win this. He still might be in the hunt to win this week. You never know.
I doubt it was that fraud.
But no, Jack didn't get this one right, anyways.
Oh, good. Lovely stuff.
But and then I put Oxford United to win 2-1, and Jack put 2-0. But we thought Oxford could have won this game, but Peterborough, it shows that they're still in the race for playoffs, though, ain't they?
Oh yeah, Morecambe are called the Shrimps. Hopefully, we'll be putting them into pieces when we beat them.
Yeah, but Peterborough fourth. They're now 10 points behind us. With the same games played as us. They'll probably be pushed. They'll probably be in the playoffs this
I'm
season.
trying to look
But
at Barnsley's attendance for Morecambe, but well done, Morecambe. Good website. No attendance. Nice.
but Oxford United attendance 8,200. To be honest, that's not even bad.
We're like sixth for attendances, and we this season. That's quite good.
Yeah, but Mason
Overall.
Clark got 2 assists. Poku got 1 goal. Clark Harrison got a goal. Taylor scored. And bloody Oxford striker got sent off.
But yeah,
Taylor.
I'm surprised Clark Harris didn't score. He's normally called Clark Harris
Yeah,
FC.
He's basically the R9 of League One.
Yeah, sure.
Basically, yeah. But for Oxford, reality call again, maybe they're 19th
Yeah,
still. It's just on and off form really. But Peterborough, I think they're in the hunt for playoffs this season.
yeah,
Then the
definitely.
final result, I got this one right. Charlton won, Shrewsbury nil. I got this one right.
Oh, you lucky fraud.
I did think that Charlton would get the win. I did think they would. I knew they would.
I put 2-1 Charlton. I think.
Yeah. You put 2-1 Charlton and Jack put 2-1 Charlton.
Ugh.
But good result at the end of the day for Charlton is showing that they're the dark horses this season. Look, remember, if we go back to some of the previous videos, where were Charlton? Where were they? They were like bottom half of the table. And now they're
Yeah,
seventh. They're
I know.
now 2 points away from the playoffs. They are the dark horse. They are another dark horse, but they're now very, very close to pushing back into the
Raksaki,
playoffs.
Raksaki scored in the good minute.
Yeah, in the 69th minute.
Yeah.
Jasuran Raksaki. Wait, who's he on loan from? Who's he on loan from? Crystal Palace.
Shrewsbury have won away 3 times this season. That's it.
Yeah. But anyways, though, that is a good result for Charlton. And that's showing that their away form's coming back now, though. But thank goodness we
Yeah.
don't have to play them again until next year. Because right now their
Until
form's
we
bouncing back.
until we beat them at home because we that's what we. Funny enough, that's what we did last season.
Hmm. Yeah. And then for Shrewsbury, we've got them next, and them losing at home is just showing that it's giving us positive vibes for this game coming up.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Definitely. And shows that they can be beat.
But they lost.
And
They
then
lost.
their player there, Bayless, he got taken off in the 77th minute.
Well,
He got 6 rating.
I mean, Shrewsbury lost to Cheltenham, so come on, we should win.
Yeah.
And Port Vale. So there you
And
go.
Port Vale. Oh god. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna count the points. So I got that result right. So 1, 2, 3. Jack got 1, and Liam got 1. So for the points for and the Plymouth game as well. But did any of you got it? I don't think any of us got it right.
Well, I had 3 points at our
I
time,
had
but then it
to be
went.
honest, I had 2-0 Argyle.
Yeah, I have 3 points at our time, and then it went to pot.
Yeah. But I will have a look at the predictions you put for this because this could change everything here.
I put 2-0 to Argyle.
So let me have a look. So Jack put where did he put it? He put 2-0 Argyle.
We all put 2-0 Argyle.
Yeah, we all put 2-0 Argyle, so we didn't get any points anyways. We didn't get any points.
Joy.
Joy, joy, joy. Brilliant. But for this week, anyways, Liam finished bottom with 8 points.
Rip.
Then I got 9 and Jack got double figures, 11.
The 11. Oh, right, 11. Right.
Yeah, you got 11 points. So Jack has won twice in a row. Fair play, Jack.
Hopefully, I win 1 week. That'd be good.
I think you have won, haven't you? 1 week.
Have I?
Yeah, I think you have before.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you won. Yeah, you drew with Jack last week, so you basically did win last week.
Good. Nice. I wonder if Harvey England will join the preview for Shrewsbury. Would be nice.
I think he will. I think he will.
Yeah.
But Jack has won this one anyways. Good for you, mate. Good for you. But for the Shrewsbury preview, hopefully we can have Harvey England and Jack back on. I hope we could.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But we'll look at the table anyways.
That preview should be on a Monday.
Yeah. But
yeah.
The league table looks like this now. We're still top of the league after the draw, and we've scored 30 goals this season.
Ugh, look at the top 6. They've all got easy games.
I know. You could say Portsmouth, but is that away? Oh, it's right, bloody home. There you go.
Ugh, yeah. How much see they
Peterborough at home again. Bristol Rovers for Sheffield Wednesday at home.
Ugh.
Ipswich away.
Wee.
And then Bolton at home.
Oh.
Then Charlton at home. Fucking hell, how many home games?
What about Derby?
Exeter away.
Way.
Bye. But for us, we are first still a good goal difference, but sad
hopefully the scum lose on Tuesday and I can just go, hello boys, pride parking for everyone.
Hopefully that does happen. But for us, we are still first. We're 2 points now, so it's reduced from 4 to 2. Sad that we drew today, but I still think if I'm thinking about it more, I feel like it's still a decent result for us.
So everybody in the top six apart from Ipswich are at home, so we all should win really.
Yeah, I think they will all win.
But you never know. I mean, Port Vale and the pushovers.
Yeah, and you never know. Any of them teams could end up pulling a surprise, so you never know.
Ugh, bloody hope not on our side.
But look at it. Look at the fourth one: win, loss, draw, win. You never know. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. But
for sure.
The Ipswich second after winning against Derby, which is a very good result for them, if I'm truly honest. I'd say they're one of the favourites to go up this season. I think they're the favourites to go up. We could be the favourites, but if we're not going to get wins like that against Bristol Rovers and Bottom by 2 goals, I don't know. I don't want to predict so early, but we'll see what happens. By Christmas, if we have let's say around 50 points, then I think it's a big, big positive. A big, big positive. If we have 50 points by Christmas, I think we'll be in a very, very good position.
Like I said, if we can get apart from this result today, if we can get all the wins from now, which will put us on.
Well, we've got 8 games until we're halfway through the season, so 8, 16, 24. So we'll be on 59 points if we win. all the games from now.
No, I'm on about up to Wickham, so we could be on 61,
Yeah, we could be on
62.
61.
Yeah, but I mean that's wishful thinking,
No,
really.
no, wait, because look, 15 games played, and then we got 8 games until we're halfway through the season, because 23 games is halfway through the season.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So 8 times 3 is 24. Then we got to
yeah,
59 points.
yeah.
So we could possibly be at 62 points.
I mean, to be fair, 62 points. I mean, we're not going to be many wins away from promotion. Well, I'll say promotion is
Promotion, but
60,
well, you never
60.
know. Could this be? I don't want to predict it early, but the way we're playing, it could be a 100 pointer, but I don't think it could be. If we keep
Nah,
on playing the way we're playing, it could be a 100 pointer season. Because you
yeah,
at
for
least
sure.
need around 32, 32 wins this season to get a 100 pointer.
Yeah.
And we're on
How many
11 wins right
wins?
now.
I mean, if we do get to 60, 61 points, I mean, how many wins would you say needed for getting promoted? Would you say?
Would you? Oh, we're on 62. So that halfway through the season.
Yeah, yeah. If
Oh,
it
we'll probably need. I'd say we'll need to get at least like 90 points. 90 points.
really,
So I'd
jeez,
say yeah, because
jeez.
look at the competitors we've got near us. We've got Sheffield Wednesday and we've got Ipswich, and they'll probably be on over 90. They'll probably be on 90 points as well. I think they'll be on over 90 points, or maybe
Yeah, I
80.
don't know. Well, I
I
don't know
think they
about Sheffield
will.
Wednesday.
I think they
Don't know about
will.
yeah, I don't know about Sheffield Wednesday though, because they dropping. Well, I mean, we drop points today, but they're dropping points as well. So,
Yeah,
hmm.
but we'll see what happens. But remember, there's always a team that always turns it and just goes crazy in the second half of this. Well, look at Sheffield Wednesday last season. They were
Yeah, true.
terrible the first half, and then the second half they just went
It,
absolutely crazy.
they went right into the playoffs.
Yep, exactly. Then speaking of Sheffield Wednesday, the draw against Lincoln, I don't think that's a good result. That's not a good result. If I'm truly honest with Sheffield Wednesday. I thought they would have won it. With the
I
league
mean,
Gregory goal.
what really annoys me, when results go in our favour, we never back it up. Just to,
Well, to be honest though, we done it last week though when Ipswich lost and we won. So
oh yeah, that's true actually.
yeah. So yeah, you never know. But with Peterborough they won as well, but I think they'll be in the playoffs this season. I don't think we can have any doubts about that. I think they'll be in the playoffs this
I mean,
season.
if we keep the way we're going, I mean, we're 13 points ahead of the playoffs. We're 10 points ahead of Peterborough. I mean, like I said, if we could be on 62 points, I mean, we could be us and Ipswich could be put on the way.
Yeah, we could. But it's at the moment, at this time of the season, it's hard to believe. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to believe. But if we see it, then if we
And
see that,
us and Ipswich to just go, see you later,
bye.
boys. See you later, boys. Boat FC and Tractor FC. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and as well, Portsmouth.
We're just gonna take our tractor and take our boat with
Yeah.
us, and then we'll leave you in
We'll
we'll
leave
leave
you in
him.
this scummy league with shitty
Yeah.
refs.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's it gonna be like in the championship if we get there?
Oh
Even
God,
worse.
please, oh please don't. But Portsmouth, their
Oh
form,
no, they ain't
two
got
two draws,
VAR in
two
the
losses, and
championship.
one win. But they might be in the playoffs this season, but they're a hard team to predict right now. We're obviously with 2 games in hand. They are a hard team to predict. If they do win their 2 games in hand, they could be back in the race for automatics, but because they'll
Do you know
be
what? Do you know what I really? What I just thought of a very funny idea.
mm,
Um, you know what I said about the tractor and the boat? You should try and put like a little funny clip of the Argo and Ipswich badges, and just put a tractor on Ipswich and put a boat on Argo. That'd be quite funny.
no, where the meme on Twitter where everyone's pulling away, but then there's just one team like Portsmouth that's just like, and then all of the teams are going, "Oh, hello, bye."
Yeah.
They're just running past. They're just running past them. That's funny. I've seen that gif before, but I'll try and find it. But Portsmouth, they need to get their form back on track if they want to be a team that wants to get promotion this season. Because at the start they were unbeaten,
I
but
mean,
now they've lost 2 and they've drawn 4 and then won 7. Like they need to get their form back on track if they want to
I
get
mean, they're
set their eyes on promotion.
lucky frauds. They got two home games next. They got Oxford and Shrewsbury. Ugh.
Yeah.
Then
But
they've got
remember, they drew to Fleetwood at their own turf.
yeah, true. Then they got Morecambe away. They should realistically win.
Well, look at Barnsley. Look at
True.
Barnsley. But
And Derby at home. That could go
Derby at
any.
home, that could be a tough game.
Wycombe away.
That could be a tough game.
Accrington away.
I'd say that's realistically a win.
MK at
That's
home.
a win.
Scum.
I don't know. Hard to predict because both teams nearly play nearly the exact same football. So that'll be hard to
Pompey.
predict.
Pompey against Ipswich.
That will be a good. That will be a very good game.
Oh, that's the night we face Wycombe.
Oh, brilliant.
I
Brilliant.
think.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Lovely time.
and then of course they get two home games as well. They get a home game on the 29th and home game on New Year's Day.
But remember, we've got 2 home games in a row right now. We're gonna have 2 games
Yeah,
in. We've got Shrewsbury and the Scum. So
yeah, I know. I'm on about in December. That's illegal. You're not allowed two home games. Only we're allowed to. No, I'm joking. Anyway, um,
but the next team.
Charlton,
Oh,
Charlton on New Year's Day. Ooh,
ooh.
ooh. Anyway,
But Bolton 6th. They should realistically beat Burton. If I'm truly honest, they should realistically beat them. Bolton right now, it's just showing why they're just hovering around the playoffs. But 6th for them, could they be in there? But I think Charlton could possibly push that. Well, obviously we'll talk about Charlton now. But
so
with Bolton's form, 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, they're another team that's on and off. They're
yeah,
literally on and off.
definitely.
Like if you look at their losses here, their loss, Cheltenham, and then they lost against Forest Green, and then they draw against Barnsley, and then they beat Accrington Stanley 3-2. And then this win here, 2-0 against Lincoln. So if you're thinking about it wise, they're a team that like they go and beat Lincoln and then they lose to fucking Cheltenham and Forest Green who are the favourites to go down. So
Yeah.
like come on. Come
Oh
on,
yeah.
man. What's that all about? But then
Yeah.
next, Charlton, 7th. I think they'll be in the playoffs by next 2 weeks. I think. I think they'll be in the playoffs in the next 2 weeks. Because they look like the most informed team right now. 3 wins on the trot. What else can you say about that?
Yeah.
Seriously. That win for them was so important against Shrewsbury. That's such an important win for them. And I feel like they will be in the playoffs soon. And Exeter,
100%.
their last minute winner against Fleetwood, a scummy twat. But but they've got Derby next anyways. But I don't even want to talk about them any longer. But I just hope they lose against Derby.
Derby.
Derby. But Barnsley 9th. Can't believe that they lost to Morecambe, man. Fucking stupid.
Oh no.
But if they're losing against Morecambe, freaking hell. Jesus, they got Lincoln next. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think they could be in trouble. I think they could be in trouble this season, Liam.
Sorry?
Barnsley.
Yeah, Barnsley. Yeah, that's very true.
They've got Lincoln next, and are they at home? No, they're at home. Yeah,
Yeah.
tough game still though. Then Shrewsbury, they're in 10th, 6 wins, 3 draws, 5 losses, -1 goal difference, but they've got us next. If we're looking at it positively, I think we should realistically win this match.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We should 100% win this match. Shrewsbury, they do look, they're an on and off side as well. But like, if you look at this loss here, 2-0 loss against Cheltenham, then they win 2-1 against MK Dons, 1-0 win against Fleetwood, and then they lose 1-0 against Charlton at home. So they're a team that's on and off. But they're proving it against bottom half sides, and then when they're coming against Charlton and who was that other loss? Derby County. Like it just shows, really, doesn't it? It just shows.
Yeah.
Like they're beating the bottom half teams, but the top half teams they just can't beat. But and then coming up into the top half of the table, I think the first time they're coming up into the top half of the table. I think don't know, but Wickham, it's the first time in the top half of the table this season, but 3 wins on the trot. Their comeback season is officially on, I'd say.
Who's this? Sorry,
Wickham.
Wickham. Yeah, for
And,
sure.
they've got Cambridge next. I feel like they'll win that. They'll win that.
Yeah,
And if they win that, they could climb. They could pot. They could, if the results go in their way, they could go up to eighth or seventh.
they can do one. Not going to catch us. Do one.
But for Wickham wise, if the fans do get a spot on that they could possibly get playoffs this season, then all I've got to say is just respect. That's all I could say. But
I'd call it lucky. No, I'm
lucky,
joking.
bottom half of the table, Bristol Rovers with a draw against us. In their last 5 games now, they've been unbeaten.
Yeah,
24 goals, 26 goals conceded. To be honest, against the Bristol Rovers side like that, they've 24 goals and they're in the bottom half of the table. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
But the only thing that's letting them down is the goals that they're conceding.
Well, there's nothing they could do about our goals today. I mean, the class.
Yeah. But for us, anyways, the more I think about it, I think that I'll take a draw against Bristol Rovers. But we move on to Shrewsbury anyways. But for Bristol Rovers, they got Sheffield Wednesday next. If you do not, hey, I'm talking to you, Bristol Rovers players and fans. If you don't beat Sheffield Wednesday, mate, I don't know what to say, but you should fucking beat them. I'm sorry, you should. You bloody should.
Mm.
There's no excuses. There's no excuses. But Port Vale, 14th. I'll tell you what. I think they would have been very happy. They would be very happy being in 14th right now. 5 wins, 4 draws, 5 losses. That's not a bad start for Port Vale at all. But with them having Ipswich next, if they go and win that, holy mother of Jesus, they could possibly be in the top half of the table. That would be crazy. But I don't see them losing against a team that are on form.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Lincoln 15th. They've got Barnsley next. I think they'll win. I think they could win that. That could be a game that they could win. 100%. But for Barnsley, I think they should be scared against Lincoln. They should be scared. 100%.
Yeah.
They look a very underrated side, like Jack said. Fleetwood, 16th and 16 points. 16th and 16 points. How written is that? But Forest Green, they should win that, if I'm truly honest. And where are they? Are they at home or away? They're at home. They should win that, I think.
Yeah.
But for Fleetwood, I don't know what else they could have asked for. They're 16th. They're 4 points above the relegation spots. But right now, I feel like you could have possibly done a little bit better. I know they've beaten us, but the draws, 7 draws. If they would have turned some of those draws into wins, I think they would be higher up. But it wasn't meant to be. But I think Fleetwood fans would take them being around that position. Accrington Stanley, 17th also on 16 points. But since they're lost against us, they've now gone on and lost 2 games on the trot. I think it's our effect. You know, I generally think it's our effect, Liam. We beat teams and now they play shit.
Yeah.
Exactly that. We've done it with Accrington Stanley. We've done it against Forest Green. We've done it against Oxford. Who else can we do it against next? Like, we've got Morecambe to play. We've got Burton to play. Cheltenham. We haven't played Cheltenham yet. We haven't played Cambridge yet. We haven't played Lincoln yet. And we haven't played Port Vale yet. So we've nearly got most of the bottom half still to play, which would realistically be wins. All of them should be wins, realistically, I would say, Liam. Which is very exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can. Maybe Lincoln is a little bit of a scare, but I think the rest should be wins. Cambridge, 18th, 5 losses in a row.
Yeah.
Mate,
not good.
If you're a Cambridge fan, I'd say you should feel very scared for your team right now, because it does not look great being a Cambridge United fan. I feel like if you keep on with this bad form, I feel like you could be in the bottom in the relegation spots by Christmas. But if you do turn it around, then you could possibly be a little bit higher, but I don't think you'll be as high as you think. But and they've got Wickham next. I feel like they will lose that. I know they're yeah, they're away as well. Doesn't look great. Oxford, Oxford United 19th. And they've got Portsmouth next. But if they want to do us a favour, do us a proper favour and go and beat them, please. Go and beat them, please. That would be very, very nice. But for Oxford United, I know they went on and beat Exeter the other day, but 2-1 loss against Peterborough. I feel like it's still pressure on their manager. I still feel like there is some heavy pressure, but they need to go. If they lose by a bigger scoreline against Portsmouth, I feel like it'll be game over for their manager. Do you think, Liam?
Yeah.
100%. Cheltenham, what do we say about Cheltenham, Liam?
I mean, they're not in the best of form, are they? I mean, to be honest, they could go
Yeah.
down.
I feel, yeah, with their worrying form, I feel like they could go down. With three
Mm.
losses against Sheffield Wednesday 3-0, and then 4-1 against Bristol Rovers, and now 1-0 against Burton. It doesn't look
Yeah.
very, very pretty. But then when they beat
No,
2-0 to Shrewsbury and then 1-0 to Bolton, those wins look so far, far away. Far, far away now.
for sure.
100%. But then the bottom four, Burton, Forest Green, Morecambe, and MK Dons. But MK Dons are now the new team at the bottom, at the plump and at the summit of, like, literally the bottom of League One. So I say right now they're the first team to be on double figures of losses. The manager's in trouble. The manager's in trouble. They are five straight losses in a row. And remember, look where they were last season, Liam. They finished third
Yeah.
last season. They're 24th. That does not look great. But do you think that they are now the favourites to get relegated, Liam?
Who's this? Morecambe.
MK Dons.
MK Dons, sorry. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah. And then Forest Green, I say they're favourites to go down as well. Morecambe, how the hell they've beaten Barnsley is mental, but I still think that they're the favourites to go down as well, though. I still think they're the favourites to go down, if I'm truly honest. And then also about Forest Green, they've conceded 32 goals this season. Don't know what else I could say about that. Burton,
Jeez.
the Burton's form, 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. It's a positive previous 5 games for them, but at the moment, if they really want to prove that they want to stay in this league this season, they should probably go out. If they go out and get a draw or maybe a win against Bolton, it could be the start of their turnaround, but it depends if they really want. If their players want it, the manager wants it, they have to go and get that result for sure.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah, but mainly and as well from our point of view, we've got most of these teams to play, but I feel like we could probably go out 100%, 100% wins against all of these teams. I feel like we could.
Yeah.
It just depends if the players want it, and they have to show it. They have to show it after this performance today, and they need to go and show that they are contenders to go up the season. They need to show it.
Yeah.
And then to finish off, we do it every single time. We do it every single time until we're taken off the top. Until we're taken off the top, then we won't stop doing it. Then we will stop doing it. But we're still first. We're still top of the league. This is our best start to a season, though, Liam. 11 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Would you have been happy with that after the Charlton loss?
Yeah, 100%. Definitely.
I would have bitten your hand off for that. Seriously, I would have bitten your hand off for a start like that. After 2 losses that against Fleetwood and Charlton was terrible.
Yep.
We go on and get 9 wins in the last 10, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is absolutely fantastic. And then then the next two games, I feel like we should definitely go out and get 3 points in both of those games, no matter what. If we don't, then I feel it'll be a very big scare. It'll be a very, very big scare. But I hope that Schumacher can guide us to glory. I just hope that he can guide us to glory. That's all I can say. Guide us to glory. But at the moment, for every single game this season, the only time that I've been scared in a game is against Ipswich, but I still felt that in that game that we would have gone out and won that. Even when we went 1-0 down, I felt like we could have gone out and got a result in that game. 100%, because I
Yeah,
felt
definitely.
because Argyle are a team this season that even if they're not performing their 100%, I feel like they could still go out there and get like either 2 goals or 1 goal. Because right now they remind me not fully of Manchester United, but when Manchester United back in the years when I'm not comparing these two clubs, but the way we're getting wins when we're performing badly, but we're still getting decent results. That's like some of these wins, like that Ipswich game, we wouldn't have won that last year. That Sheffield Wednesday
No.
game last year, we wouldn't have won that. Portsmouth game last year, we wouldn't have drew that. We probably wouldn't even have probably got nowhere near a draw that last season. You get what I mean? And this is
Yeah.
the thing. And then Peterborough probably might have been different last season. So this season, I feel like Argyle fans, we should be way, way, way more positive about Argyle this season. But hopefully, throughout this season, we'll take you on this journey together, and hopefully, we can hopefully
Plymouth,
try and get promotion this season. Hopefully, it'll be
Plymouth,
one of the best seasons we'll see in a long time.
Plymouth Parkway won 6-0 today.
Jesus Christ! Who the hell did they play?
Uh, I'll have a look. They
That's
played
crazy. That's mad.
Hendon.
But oh fucking hell. But anyways, thank you all for so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this review of Plymouth Argyle versus Bristol Rovers. We're both at when we just after full time we weren't happy, but the more we thought about it, the more we thought decent point. Could have been a lot worse. If it was last year, I think we would have lost that. So we got some decent positives out of it. Could have won it, but we can't win every single game. That's basically how life is. But well, hey ho, what can you do? But we'll see you very soon for the for Plymouth Argyle versus Shrewsbury preview. Finally, a home game. Bloody hell! How long have we been waiting for a home game? Jesus Christ! It feels like it's like I've been waiting for Christmas right now. It's like I'm a little boy at Christmas. When is it Christmas? When is it Christmas? But hope you
Not
all
long.
enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next video. Um, Sub count 137. We gained four
Nice.
today. No, five
Yeah.
today, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
We're on the up. We're on the up. That's all we could say. And views wise, we'll look at the views anyways, because it's still a decent thing to look at. That's what I like to say. It's still a good figure to look at. Let's have a look. But views wise, 13,304.
Nice.
Very, very good. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next video. Please hit the like button and leave a comment.
Yeah.
Subscribe as well. Turn on notifications so you don't miss on any new previews or reviews or watch longs in the future. Catch you all
Yeah.
next time. Green Army in the comments below. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.